Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Happy reset day. How are we all doing? Sorry, I just got... Anyway, hello. Welcome in. How is everybody? Toria, Isabel, Krabby, Michelle. Hi, Sasha. Sarah, Lucy. Hello, Lily, Nick. How's everyone doing today? We are going to be, obviously, checking out all of the reset stuff. Feel free to tell me your thoughts about... Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. What a piercing sound to arrive to. Eric, very rude. Oh, they're saying... Oh, we're obviously going to be checking out reset stuff. Feel free to tell me your thoughts about the premium shop and how you did on your DreamSnap. I'm eager to hear. I also need to check my screwed shops because I have not checked them yet today. And I'm hoping to actually get to some questing with Peter because we haven't done any of those yet. You got 4K on your DreamSnap. Amazing, amazing. Hi, Katie. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Joey. Wait, I'm glitching? Glitching how? How am I glitching? Anthony, oh, like as a person? Correct. That's fine. That's just going to happen. If it's my stream, that's a problem.
I knew you'd want to talk.
Let's hang out for a second, Peter, just because I probably have to level you up. I did get a couple new things from Scrooge yesterday, I think, or the day before. Your Forgotten finally appeared and you got to unlock Peter. Amazing. Hi, Yana. Hi, Kitty. You know, I'm doing okay. Not too bad. All right, over to Eternity Isle. Once we check these Scrooge shops, we'll look at the premium shop and everything. Fingers crossed for the fountain. Listen, Lily, were you not here? Not to call you out or anything. You missed it. Last stream, we were hanging out, doing some Star Path stuff, leveling the Forgotten, leveling my companion robot. I got my companion robot thing to level 5, and it gave me a little furniture chest. I got the fountain!
Know what you can do until you try, right?
The fountain is obtained by me. I'm going to use it eventually. Actually, here's the thing. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet, but rest assured, it will be put to use. Hi, Lady Danbury. Hello. Candia, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Ezra, hello. Okay. Storybook Veil. Need stuff. You're homesick today, so you're decorating Eternity Isle. Amazing. Sorry to hear that you're sick. Hopefully it's not too bad. Honestly, a day spent decorating feels like a good way to spend a sick day. A good day for Dreamlight Valley, and it is, you know? We also, yeah, only have like 3 Dreamlight Valley streams after today before we get Aurora and Maleficent. I can't wait. It's right around the corner. You missed date everything already? Listen, about that. About that. Me too, but also that reminds me some scheduling things. I was planning on doing a member stream this Friday, but I had to schedule an appointment for Friday. So I'm either moving our member stream to tomorrow afternoon, or we're gonna have to push it to a little bit later on Friday. I should be back by evening my time. I'm not quite sure which one of those is going to work best, because also I have to take my brother to the airport tomorrow. And then I'm hoping to maybe have an additional stream because I don't know if I can go until Monday to play Date Everything again. So we might be back again over the weekend. So stay tuned. I will schedule it in YouTube, you know, where it pops up in your sub feed. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe to my channel, please. And I'll also edit or post a comment under my weekly schedule in the channel posts tab whenever I figure out exactly what we're doing. We will still have a member stream this week. It just will not be Friday at 2 p.m. Okay, let's see. What now? Premium shop. Let me go down to the beach. Oh, wait, let me show you. Wait, yeah, premium shop first. That's gonna work. That's gonna work. Yeah, that's totally fine, Krabby. I understand. I also don't watch things if I feel like they're gonna spoil stuff. Okay, in the premium shop, we have sunflower wings. Gorgeous. I love it. I always wear this hair. We'll change it so we can see wings in their entirety when we actually try them on. Sunflower wings, so excited. Sunflowers and peonies are my 2 favorite flowers. It's actually a shame I didn't make my channel colors like yellow. Very unfortunate. But then there's also this sunflower ensemble that comes with this headpiece. Very cute. And this sunflower dress, also very cute. It has shoes attached, which boo, because I wish they were separate. They're so cute. I would wear them with like the black shorts that I wear all the time and any top, probably a touch of magic top. We have this vintage camper house bundle that comes with this seafoam camper house and this camper house with no descriptive. Cute, maybe. I feel like I wish one of these didn't have the awning, but we'll look at them when we place them down. Then we also have this floating floral inflatable. I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's giving like origami. It also, I don't know why it has this little gray fuzzy orb thing in the center. Very strange, very strange. Sunflowers are your favorite flower, so you snatched the outfit up so quick. It looks cute. Okay, amazing. Then we have, I wonder if this companion bundles section is going to move underneath, like down with these signature and dream bundles later. I think it might just be up here because it's new and shiny, and probably after this update cycle they'll move it down here somewhere. Hopefully. It's kind of in the way. Then limited time deals, my favorite tool skin set. Now, I'm not always going to tell y'all to pick up tool skins. I would recommend this one though. I love it. The electrical parade set. It's the one that I always have equipped pretty much. Every now and then I'll change it if I'm feeling particularly fancy, but this is my default. And then this inside out headquarters set. This I want to say was from the Wonder of Pixar Star Path. It has this memory display partition where you can choose which memory is showing. I think it'll also flip through all of your memories. And then this orange quirky retro couch, which is also quite cute. For DreamSnaps, our current challenge is Decorate with Pride. Express yourself, celebrate the vibrant Disney Dreamlight Valley community with the most colorful designscape you can imagine. We'll probably be doing this on our member stream. I don't really have any specific ideas yet, but we'll figure it out. You wish they were a touch more distinct, the houses? Yeah, that's how I think I'm going to feel once I actually look at them. I try to reserve too much judgment until after I actually place it in my game. I always purchase the stuff when the shop switches over, but I don't actually look at the furniture in my game or the clothes on my character until stream. This treehouse bunk bed I got from Scrooge's. Isn't it cute? I want to say I got one more thing, but this is the, oh, it only goes in the, oops, only goes in the water, I think. Okay, that's our inflatable flower thing. I thought I got one more new thing. Oh, this treehouse ladder, but it looks like it can only go inside. And here's the glorious fountain. Let me just put it here to show it off. So we'll look at those, and then let me put this on you for a second. Ooh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I'm so cute. Ooh. Okay, let me make this my actual glider. Where are you? There. Let me also put Dinah back because she's the next one that I'm going to level up. And what do I want my hairstyle to be? You're so happy with the electrical parade tool set finally. Oh yeah, that it finally came back and discounted. It's such a good set. I am very biased because I love the Disney parks, but I do think it's also just the best tool set. We're gonna go with this hair. Here's the thing. I think I a little bit hated this hair when we first got it. Was this in the Frost and Fairies Star Path? I think it's because of this one random little lock in the middle of the back that's sticking out like that. Also, the little wings things, they're a little weird, but recently I've really been vibing with it. I do enjoy it. We'll wear it with these. Hi, Saskia. Hello. And Kristen. Hi. Where did the mythical cloud throne come from? Oh, that was from Baby Pegasus. Leveling Baby Pegasus up to level 5. This. And then we'll look at the houses on an island once we check all this out.
Being here is almost as good as playtime.
Is it a Rosiora? Please tell me how to say your name. I looked at it and my brain glitched and said, I don't know how to say this. I feel like it's a 50-50 chance, whether that's even close or not. This was from Scrooge's shop. Cute little bunk bed. Love her. Wait, it looks like there's actually panes in the windows. Up at the top, like it's not just a cutout in the wood. There's actually like a texture there. That's cool. This was that throne chair that we got from Baby Pegasus. We're leaking petals. Cute. These are the inflatables. I'll turn it to nighttime because I think they're meant to light up. Fountain. Ooh, I love the shoes. I love this whole look. I look so fancy. It's also one of the ones where we're holding our hands. Cute. Hi, Jessica. Hello, hello. Okay, turn it to nighttime. Ah, yes. They're really cute at night. These little floaty things. They seem like they would look really nice. Is there water? I think there is water in the beanstalk marshes, right? I need to look at these there. JM, hello, hello. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Okay, that's all of that. Beanstalk marshes. I said we're leaking petals right as you moved a vase with sunflowers. Oh no. Yes. Okay, here we are. You can put them on the river kit too. Nice. I still haven't. Ooh. No. I didn't love that. We should be good. I haven't played around with the river kit much still. Yes. Cute, cute, cute. These floating flowers are one of those things that I probably won't use very much, but I do think they would look quite adorable here. Ignore the rugs and stuff. This is a place we were going to be decorating once, and then everything went wrong, and I just have not come back to it yet. Okay, that's that. Next to an island where we can look at these things. Forest Island. Okay. We'll pop these houses right here and take a look. Caitlin, the next update is going to be out. Well, the next update is for the DLC. That's coming on July 9th. The sun glinting off of the top of this camper. You know, if you touched this camper, your hand would sizzle. How do I feel about these? I think... How do I feel about these? I think they're a cute concept. I do wish one of them came without the awning and the cooler and the blanket. Like, just the camper. I also kind of wish the color of the van itself, like the blue here, and this kind of dusty pink color here, I wish they were a little bit more vibrant. Third-degree burns from your camper for sure. Jordan, hello, hello. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing okay. Saskia, oh my goodness, don't even talk to me about it. I was living my life, minding my own business, as I so often do. I was on the phone with my sister. Okay, if you turn it around, you can kind of make it work. I just wish one of them didn't have the awning. I was on the phone with my sister. She gasped dramatically. We in our family love a dramatic gasp. And she said, oh my goodness, they just shared the casting for, I don't know, Ambert, Welly, two other people, hate to say it, less important than Ambert and Welly. And I was like, please do not show me. I can't see this right now or ever. And then I immediately opened YouTube, and second on my home feed was the Hunger Games channel's post that had the pictures right in my face. I'm suing. I'm so offended and so unhappy and boycotting. I will not be seeing the film. The campers are an 8 out of 10, still worth it, but could use some cosmetic upgrades. I think they're cute. It's nice that we get 2 of them. I just feel like, because, okay, you could put them next to Buzz's RV, which I feel like is, I'm gonna clean up a little bit while I just chat about this and get my life together to start questing. You could use them with Buzz's RV, which is a base game villager house. That would be cute. We do have a bunch of camping tents that you can craft from the Rift in Time expansion. I feel like, yeah, just 2 is nice, but when they're very clearly carbon copies of each other with the same awning, blanket, cooler setup and such, it makes it a little bit less... not a little bit less. It makes it a little bit more difficult to use both of them together. Because when the human eye sees 2 identical things side by side that should not be identical, it's like, why is that like that, you know? That's how I feel about it. I will probably use 1. I don't know if I'll use both together, though. And now that you can put more than 1 instance of the same house on different maps, it kind of negates the need to have 2 separate items that are virtually identical. Now you need to look at the casting. Lady Danbury, if you value your emotional well-being, I plead you not to. One of them should have had the awning on the opposite side at least. Yes, that also would have worked. Because that way, if you turned it around, they could still be facing the same direction, but one would have the awning and one wouldn't. That would have been a good option. Okay. Almost done cleaning. Then we'll talk to Peter. I'm not sure if Dinah's actually picking up flowers, because as previously stated, a little bit. The companions kind of take their sweet time doing things. You eat a cookie. Here we go. I feel like this sunflower outfit might be my final form. I'm trying to envision a me that feels more me, and I don't know if that exists. Not final form. Yes. I mean, granted, I'll probably be wearing something else tomorrow, but it just feels like, I don't know if there will ever be another look that speaks to me on this level. Someone in the Dreamlight Valley team is obsessed with camping and you don't like it? Wait, really? Do we have an overabundance of camping stuff? I feel like we don't. We got some stuff from the summer event that is coming back around, right? But that I feel like makes sense because summer and camping, even though I do not necessarily partake, I can see how they go kind of hand in hand. And now that we're in summer again, to bring back some or not bring back, but to bring some camper vans to the shop feels like it makes sense. Okay. Let me save and talk to Peter. We'll start these quests. Gives iridescent vibes, really? Now, I feel like maybe I need to watch the Tinkerbell movies again. I can't remember the last time I saw them, but I don't know which fairy is me. Okay, those of you familiar with the Disney Fairies movies, which fairy am I? I will only accept good fairies, by the way. And by good, I mean iconic, obviously. Hi, Peter.
Hi.
I'm bored. Got any new games we could play? Shadow tag. Start the quest. You're sending a quiz? Wait, I also here's the thing though. Quizzes only know me so well, right? You all have listened to my ramblings for any number of hours. I feel like you know better than a quiz. Can't talk right now, I'm busy. Remember how my shadow led you through Skull Rock? Well, after that it disappeared and I can't find it anywhere. I'll help you find your shadow.
That's treason.
What do you mean that's treason? You will? That'd be swell. How do you lose a shadow? Huh, I'm not sure. I never thought about it before. I guess it just sort of happens. Chill out, sir. Iridessa? Wait, we got some iridessas and some rosettas. Nah, I don't know. I'll watch them. I'll figure it out. And mine sure does like getting into trouble. You and me used to catch my shadow all the time. We play tag with it and set traps and stuff. It was real fun.
That's too funny.
Bet you don't have much fun anymore being a grown-up and all. Rude and wrong, actually. I'm still fun and I'll prove— no, that sounds a little overly defensive. I think a shadow hunt sounds pretty fun. Yeah, I think a shadow hunt sounds pretty fun. You do? Huh, maybe you're not as much of a stick in the mud as I thought. We can look together. Tiana is walking like me every time I'm outside. Head at feet. Say, right before you got here, I thought I heard Minnie yell. Sounded like she was scared. I was gonna go check on her. Follow me! Okay, let's go. Toot Newt, hello, how are you? You know, update day, I didn't actually get to play, but the first time I did check out the update day after update day, had a blast. Had a great time. Happy to be questing with Peter now. We'll probably also do some Star Path stuff because I don't imagine this will take all day, but who knows. Oh, Minnie. Way back here. All the way back here where I didn't necessarily make an easy way for me to get there.
Excuse me. I need a little help.
You took it. Guess who you got? I have no idea, kitty. As previously stated, I'm not the most knowledgeable about it. If I had to take a wild guess, I would say fawn. Is that the animal one? Here's the thing. I just have a little bit of beef with the movies because I was one of the book girls. Like, I liked the books before the movies came out and they were different fairies. So sometimes I hear names or try to think of a fairy and I'm like thinking of the one from the book and trying to reverse engineer who it is in the movie. Pink, Peter, how lovely to see you. Hi, Minnie. We're looking for Peter's shadow. I need to change you out of this. I do appreciate the church granny look, but we can do better. Just like we used to back in the old days. I remember that. You two used to have so much fun chasing it all around the valley. And you know what? I think this explains the strange thing I was coming to talk to you about. Was it a Peter-shaped shadow? It was! You see, I was watching my favorite scary movie with all the lights off. That always makes it extra fun. Is Minnie canonically like a scary, like a spooky girly? Just being Ashley, hello, how are you? If not, I love that they added this as part of her personality in Dreamlight Valley and that they always come back to it. I think that's so funny. When suddenly I saw a shape moving along the wall, it frightened me so much I had to turn off the movie and get some fresh air. That sounds like my shadow, all right. Tink, let's go to Minnie's house and see if my shadow's still there. I'll come too.
I'd love for you to stop by sometime.
Okay, come on, Minnie. You got Vidya? Oh, I was going to say that, but I thought it sounded mean. Ignis, hello. Kitty, if you so desire, you may share the link in chat. I will not look at it because I'm doing things. It's either the Plaza Island or the Meadow Island. I think it's the Meadow Island. Eliza, hello. Minnie just loves church too much. Let her be in that outfit. If she really wants to, she can. It was revealed in the level 10 Jack Skellington quest. Yeah, I remember when it was revealed. I just wasn't sure if that's something that's part of Minnie's personality in like greater Disney lore, or if it was just something they added for Dreamlight Valley. To see shadows, look for the light. Is the game sound loud for anybody else? It's loud for me. Okay. Did you see that? That was definitely my shadow. Wait, did I see what? I don't think I saw anything.
Woohoo!
Well, I'm glad that mystery's solved. I was worried it was some sort of dark magic or a ghost. Peter, why didn't you catch it?
Okay.
Hey, you saw it. My shadow's real sneaky. Remember, we used to set traps for it. Now tell me, how are you two going to catch the shadow this time? Well, if there's too much darkness in a place, it makes it easy for my shadow to hide. So we need a lot of lights. That's right. We need some real bright lights to trap it and make it freeze, then we can reattach it. Think I'm sure you could make something like that. You're a crafting expert after all. Let's make some spotlights. Ooh, that would be perfect. All right, Tink, you get the lights. Could you also visit Sally when you're done? She's got something else we're gonna need to catch my shadow. And I'll go look for its new hiding spot. Thank you both for your help. Good luck with your shadow tag. Okay, I am going to need to turn this down for me a little bit because I feel like my ears are being blasted. It's the same volume it usually is. I don't know why it sounds so loud today. And then I'll bump it a little bit for you so it's not much quieter for you, hopefully. Let me know if I need to adjust it. Craft the shadow spotlight at a crafting station. Okay. Closest crafting station. Okay, let's go. Shadow spotlight. I feel like 4 isn't a lot. Done. Okay, talk to Sally. You hope that I get Tinkerbell? I doubt it. It doesn't feel right. Okay. To the Forgotten Lands? Oh no, you're actually right here. I'm really itching to open all these memory orbs that are around. Wait, I also want to know, has anybody finished all of their grindable memories since the update when they changed the way that the memory orbs work? If you have, tell me because I am impressed. And also, I feel like maybe I need to get on your level. Wait, you did, Riley?
There's something we have to talk about.
Hello, Tink. Peter said you'd come visit me soon. You're trying to catch a shadow? Trying. No success yet. Oh, I'm sure you'll catch it, and when you do, I have just the thing to reattach it.
It's perfect.
It's Shadow Thread. Jack and I have been working on it together in his lab. Peter brought the supplies to me earlier, so it's all ready for you. He also said you should meet him and Kristoff at Belle and the Beast's castle. Okay. Now, how is this shadow traversing time and space to get to the different islands? The Wildwoods. You finished all your mining memories, Ezra? Amazing. Riley, you weren't feeling well, so you did it to entertain yourself. Not great to the not feeling well. Amazing that you finished all the memories. I really want to finish all of mine. Give Peter the shadow thread. Listen to the Beast and Peter Pan. A shadow hiding here, I don't understand.
That's too funny.
Of course you don't. You're a grown-up. They hardly ever understand anything. Oh. Well then. I feel like that was unnecessary in Beast's own house, Peter. Hey, this thread looks just right. My shadow's gonna stay put this time for sure. Yeah, looks strong enough. At least I think it does. I've never sewn on a shadow before. Why are you all the way back there, Kristoff? Join the conversation. Didn't know you were a sewing guy, Kristoff. Oh, sure, I have to repair my gear a lot. Ice harvesting is a tough business. I even have my own technique, the Sven stitch.
Okay.
See, we're ready. Did you get those lights finished, Ting? They're ready. What's next? Now you gotta put the lights around the room just like you used to. Place them so there's no way my shadow can escape. And Kristoff will stitch it back on. Okay. Put these lights around. Oh, speaking of Kristoff being a sewer, I don't know why this made me think of it. I finished my spreadsheet for what role I'm going to give all of the villagers. I haven't actually reassigned everybody yet, but the amount of time and thought and effort that I put into that was truly unheard of. Okay, they're sewing. Kristoff stuck himself. My shadow's back. Pretty smart of me, huh? If by smart you mean good at delegating. Della what? That's not even a real word. I forgot how funny you are, Tink. Okay. Maybe you're not as grown up as I thought. Yes, I love having fun. That's swell, because we're gonna have lots of fun. I've got big plans for us. You, me, and my shadow. Alright. Has Peter met Vanellope? Not yet, I don't think. You'd love to see the spreadsheet. I will probably share. I can probably put it in the Discord or something. Oh, which reminds me. Oh, no, I'm not trying to speak with you, Beast. I apologize. We are working on getting all of the rewards set up for that charity stream that we did last month for the American Heart Association. Make sure you join our Discord server if you haven't already, if you want to participate in the voting, organizing for stuff like that. For instance, right now, there's a channel up where you can vote on any game that I've not previously played, kitty, cough, cough, not previously played, on the channel. And I'm going to put up a poll of the ones that get the most love and see which new game we're going to try out on stream together. It can be literally anything. So join our Discord server, check the announcements, and that'll tell you where to go and put your suggestions. I'm also going to start putting up polls for what we're going to read for our book club there. Probably tomorrow I'm going to put up the first one of those, which is going to be what kind of genre we're going to read for a book. So join that. We're also going to plan a little... Well, I don't know if we'll plan it. I might do that on my own, but we're going to have a nice little cute little virtual slumber party sort of moment. It's going to be fun. Okay, Peter, we did the thing. Let me save. I don't mind if we're here.
Hey!
I'm bored. Got any new games we could play? Let's start this a real hideout quest. You're going to add Marvel Rivals, and you can. You can add whatever you would like. Yeah, we're doing a book club. I think we're gonna start it probably in August, but over the next few days, we'll figure out what kind of genre of book we want to read. I might see like what kind of tropey stuff we want. Although usually I don't know about tropes before we go. We'll figure it out. It's gonna be fun. Not the subtle Tears of the Kingdom shade. Well, listen, I'm not opposed to playing Tears of the Kingdom, but that's not what this is for. This is for something different. A real hideout. Start the quest. Go away, Tink. Okay, rude. Why are you so grumpy?
Oh, no.
I don't know. I just am. Say, maybe it's because all that. It's because of all the tasty smells. I can read. From Tiana's Palace and Chez Remy, they're making my stomach grumble at me. Peter, are you hungry? When's the last time you ate? You can type !_ Discord for the join link. It should also be in the description box of the stream. And gee, I'm not sure. I've been so busy exploring the valley again. I know. I'll go break off some cookie from... What? Vanellope's house? Be back quick. You've been eating Vanellope's house? It's not stale? So what if it's a little crunchy? It's still sweet. I'm gonna cook you something. Yeah, you need a variety of nutrients, actually. I don't even know what a nutrient is. But if you want, go ahead and cook me something. I'm gonna go grab a handful of Vanellope's windowsill. Okay. A Menace. I knew it. I hadn't even started the quest yet, and I just knew he was gonna be a major menace. Your dream snap was bad? Oh no, listen, I'm not showing you, so don't ask me. I did my last minute dream snap last night. It's the least effort and the worst looking dream snap I've ever submitted, but one thing I always do is tell people to submit something even if they don't think it's gonna get a lot of moonstones, because some moonstones are better than 0 moonstones. And I stand by that and I practice what I preach. So I did just that. I am going to make this for Peter. There we go. How many moonstones did I get today? I did get 4,000 moonstones today, but that was from that, what, Master of Disguise one? No, that was from the banquet one. That one wasn't bad. I a little bit hated it, but not completely. Is this one? It was cute enough that I felt fine about it. Valerie, welcome in. Also, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, here you go, Peter. Tink, you really eat this stuff? Hey, I worked hard on that. Gee, Tink, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. The thing is, this stuff's for grown-ups. I should have guessed you're a picky eater. I'm not picky, I just like sweets more than anything else. Besides, grown-ups just pretend that vegetables taste good.
I see.
Why don't you ask around about something fun to eat? Hey, and don't forget this, you worked hard on it. You ought to eat it yourself. I would not like your sloppy seconds, sir, even if I'm the one that cooked them. Ask Sully and Remy. I thought it was gonna have me ask, like, Vanellope and Alice, the other children. Thank you for the zip reminder, Riley. Yeah, I actually quite love most vegetables, to be fair. They are delicious, in my humble opinion. Remy, why are you following my cat? Leave her alone. Get a job.
Hello.
Stay away from her. A real hideout. Valerie, this dress is in the premium shop today. Isn't it perfect? The dress and the shoes are attached to each other. They come with the headpiece that's separate. And then, I mean, yeah, the headpiece is not connected to the dress and the shoes, but it comes in a bundle with them. But then the wings come separately. They're also gorgeous. Okay. Think what can I do for you? I'm looking for food suggestions for Peter. What do kids order in your restaurant? Oh, that's easy. Pommes frites, better known as French fries.
Oh.
Crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside. Kids love them. And with my recipe, you'll make any kid happier than my friend Colette during prep time. Prep time's the calm before the service storm, and you know what? Never mind. Here. Why, thank you.
Hope to see you soon.
Now to find the large monster. There we are. Which ones don't I like? Vegetables? I don't know. I'm sure there are some. I can't think of it off of the top of my head. This is going to be really okay. It's not that I don't like this vegetable, it's just oftentimes this vegetable is cooked in a way that makes it icky. And that, I'm going to say, is okra. Because, like, okra can, I don't know. Or, like, maybe it's just, like, not right before it's cooked. Sometimes it's either really, like, stocky or really, like, slimy. And I don't like either of those. But when it's cooked well, delicious. He could just say French fries. Why you gotta be extra? Because Remy is always trying to, like, assert his dominance and feel like he has a reason to be here, even though he doesn't take care of his customers. We have a bigger and better chef in town. What is a sip reminder? Oh, it's just to remind me to drink my stream drink, because I often have a coffee or a tea and I will never remember to drink it on my own. So I never finish it on stream. Hey, Tink, I heard you're trying to figure out what to cook for Peter. Kids can be picky, huh? What did you learn in your time as a scarer? Been in a lot of rooms, some of them pretty messy. You know, I saw a lot of half-finished peanut butter sandwiches in the human world. That'd be my pick. Now, Sully, I appreciate what you're saying, but if it was half-eaten, wouldn't you say that's a bad sign? Because if the kid loved it that much, they would have finished it. They're pretty easy too, just check out the recipe.
All the sun and I'm not even breaking a sweat.
Lucy, you don't like aubergines? Is that how you say that? We usually call them eggplants where I live, but I'm familiar with the word aubergine. Aubergine? I don't know. One or the other. Okay, peanut butter sandwich and French fries. We're gonna cook that. Let me just learn these just to get them out of my pockets. Oh, I said it correctly. A Rosie Aura. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Let's whip this up. What are the odds that Peter will be satisfied with either of these meals? I think there's a 20% chance. I think most likely he's gonna have something to say about it. Actually, come to think of it, did we ever see what Peter and the Lost Boys ate? Do they have food? Are they okay? You know, it was probably Tinkerbell foraging food for them. Wait, Lily, I love Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are one of my favorite vegetables. We actually have them multiple times a week, usually, I think. I think I've never seen this stuff before. What are they? Are you too chicken to try something new? What? I'm not afraid of anything. Really? Seems to me you're scared of bread. Huh, that's silly. I'll show you who's scared. Here I go. Say, these are real good. Thanks, Tink. I feel better. Lots better, even. Now listen. Anything is better than a candy-only diet. A stale Vanellope house candy-only diet at that. But I do not think peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on what looks like basic busted white bread and French fries is a balanced diet. Now I'm gonna fix up my house. I already built your house for you. Did you break something already? Nothing like that. It's just, it doesn't feel like it used to. There's a whole bunch of junk inside. You can help me clear the junk out of my house. I bet you something good will happen. Okay. You want the mom and dad from Peter Pan? I feel like in the movie, they're kind of nothing characters, but I love Peter and the Starcatchers, and famously, Wendy's mom and dad make several, well, they're actually quite big characters in those books. To Peter's house. I think I have him in the forest. According to the movie Hook, they eat imaginary food. I've seen Hook, but only once, and I was a baby.
What a nice
I don't really
day.
remember it. I mean, I wasn't actually an infant, but I was quite small. Brussels sprouts, I usually roast them in the oven with just olive oil, salt, and pepper. On holidays, though, we have Brussels sprouts that we saute with bacon. That's pretty delicious, but usually just roasted. Okay, clean up the trash. Welcome to level 2, Dinah. Thanks for the flowers. Wait, what is this? Is this a wall decor item, like little shelves or something? I can't quite tell. Oh, that wasn't helpful. Where you are, people eat Brussels sprouts with applesauce. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. There you go. What's this? A swing? Hey, that's right. This was outside, and this place used to have lots of great stuff in it. Okay, and? Oh, memory. Yes. Okay, Treehouse, Gothel, Ursula. Hey, I just remembered. I hid all my treasures around the valley before I went into Skull Rock. That's what this place is missing. I thought, oh yes, I cleared the junk. My bad, my bad. No, you're right. Let's find those treasures. Yeah, it'll be an adventure. Can you search the valley for the treasures from that memory? I'm going to get this swing set up outside. When we're done, my house will feel like a real hideout again. Missed opportunity. If we didn't have this gorgeous outfit, I actually was not wearing it, so I'm a little bit lying, but if we didn't have this gorgeous outfit in the premium shop today, we could have been wearing the skunk onesie. How long have I been playing Dreamlight Valley? I started the week that it came out in early access, like I think a day or two after it dropped. So I've been playing for approaching 3 years. Thanks for helping me find my shadow. If it ever gets loose again, it'll be because I let it go for a fun chase from me, Peter Pan. Okay. Ursula, Treehouse, Mother Gothel. I remember. In terms of feeling behind in Dreamlight Valley, I would say I understand where that comes from, but also I would encourage you, if possible, to try to not let that become like too big of a thing for you, because I feel like this game is best when you take your time and enjoy it and just go at a pace that makes you comfy. Like, don't feel like you have to rush to finish everything. With most of the updates, you can enjoy them however far along you are in the game. So there's no use rushing just to catch up for updates the majority of the time. Like, this update was a little bit different, but that's the way most of them are. I think with DLCs also, the DLCs don't stack on top of each other. Like, they're not continuations of each other's stories. They're all separate and isolated. So you can take those also at their own pace, either consecutively or one after the other, or however you want to do that. And for newbies, my biggest advice is to save everything. Don't sell anything except what you grow yourself, like gardening, unless you absolutely have to, because you're going to need/want a lot of materials for quests, and especially for crafting if you think you're going to do a lot of decorating. The outfit is so cute. You just bought moonstones last week and now you have to have more. Oh no. Yeah, I'm concerned about moonstones, which is why I'm a little bit ashamed of myself for not actually trying on the DreamSnap that I just submitted yesterday. But it's like a balancing act. On the one hand, I want things in Dreamlight Valley. On the other hand, it's a game. I'm not going to force myself to do something that I'm not in the mood to do just for the sake of getting moonstones. And this week, it just so happened I wanted to play a lot of Date Everything, and I didn't have the time or motivation to work on a DreamSnap. And it just is what it is. A hooked lamp. Peter Pan hid this in the valley as one of his treasures. It should be returned to his house. Okay, that's what all of them say. You would hate to be a newer player. When you started a few years ago, it was not as big. There is so much now, but the really good thing about this game, I'm not really going to be able to show what I mean by it necessarily, but the good thing about this game is even if you have like dozens of quests, you can really, for the most part, do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it. And if you kind of are stuck with a character, it will usually say progress more with such and such character or unlock so and so. Like, it gives you a pretty good guide about what you need to do if you want to continue with somebody else. The one thing I will say is the star path, I feel like, gets more and more difficult for newer players to complete, especially with the duties to like gift specific villagers or talk to specific villagers, because newer players might not have opened those realms yet or reached that point in the story. Like, I don't know if there are any tasks about Peter in this star path, but if there are, like, I feel like Peter, you got to do a lot of stuff to get to him. This is the first time we've had an update like that in a long time, where you have to have finished a significant amount, if not all, of the main story stuff before you get to that point. Hi, James. Hello, hello. There we go. Just started taking days to forage and store stuff. Yeah. With the one thing I will say about Rift in Time, though, if you're still working on both of the DLCs, I would say it's worth it to work on Rift in Time to the point where you can craft the ancient vacuums, because that will make things so much easier for you in terms of foraging materials. And specifically, the seasonal events that we have, a lot of them have to do with locating items that spawn. I'm sorry if I'm yelling at you. The game still sounds really loud for me. A lot of those events have to do with picking up different things that spawn on the ground, and the vacuums will let you just pick them up instantly without having to find them, which is really, really nice. What do I think about the Pride-themed DreamSnap? I like the idea of it and that it's fun and colorful. My issue with the Pride DreamSnap is my issue with the way that Dreamlight Valley handles Pride and Pride items in general, and that's that it feels to me like they kind of tiptoe around it. Like, they're like, we'll give you these Pride things, but you have to go out of your way to get this code and put it in your game. We're not going to give it to you. And we'll talk about Pride, but in the game, we're going to give the t-shirts different names that don't have to do with anything instead of actually calling them what they are. Like, we're going to give you a Pride DreamSnap, but we're going to describe it in a way where it's not actually Pride. It's just... you know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. It's not an issue with the DreamSnap, it's an issue with the way that I feel like Dreamlight Valley approaches Pride. Gee, this looks better, like a real hideout again. Thanks for finding my old treasures, Tink. Now everything's ready. Ready for what? For more games, of course. Just wait. Eh. And I have mentioned that before. I don't think I've talked about it this year, but I talked about it a lot when we first got the t-shirts. You forgot all week and then had no energy to do a DreamSnap? So you just didn't submit? Kylie, I feel like always submit. When I say I submitted the most crusty, dusty DreamSnap I've ever done, like, I mean that. I know sometimes I talk crap about my DreamSnaps, but this one is like so bad that I'm not even showing it to you. Just submit something. You never know what you're gonna get. The hideout's ready. Thanks for making my house feel like a real hideout again. Come visit soon and we can play. Okay. We did that. You are not ready for another quest, which means I think I have to level you up some more. Yeah. Oh, this was actually what I was just talking about how the game is pretty good at guiding you if you're trying to do something. They don't leave you in the dark about what you need to do to progress. Like, it says specifically, to do this quest, you need these characters. I need to level up this friendship, and it says you need X, Y, and Z buildings, biomes. I really like that. This is a safe space. This is a safe space, but I still have, listen, I'm not doing it. Okay, let me feed some people at Chez Remy before it switches over. You regretted it instantly this morning. Oh no. Okay, let me feed some Remy people. Let's cook these. And a seafood salad. Okay. Jack, I hated that. Have this order. I'm not showing you. Maybe I'll consider it when I get my results next week.
Hi.
Can you wear a cardigan over this dress? You know, I don't know, but I can check for you in a second.
Ooh.
You went for dinner with friends yesterday and came back around 11 to do your DreamSnap. It's decent. That's
Welcome
good.
back.
Yeah, I mean, I have in the past done my DreamSnap in the morning before reset, because reset happens for me at 9 a.m. And I probably would have done that today, but my brother is still with me, so I didn't want to wake him up to get on the computer to do it. So I was like, I'll just throw something together. Last night I did it. Okay. That was almost enough. Surely at 3 o'clock, we'll have one more person here. I'm not gonna pinky swear. I said I will consider. I will consider. I did get 4,000 moonstones this week, though.
Beach day to me. Yeah.
Oh, cardigan. Let me do that first. No, let me do that afterwards. Don't let me forget. Check and see if we can wear jackets on top of this dress. What's the challenge today?
Don't
And
be a
also,
stranger.
did I complete the challenge? Thank you, Daisy. For a second, I thought it was going to tell me that I had another one for Daisy challenges. Did my family believe me when I said I bowled 6 strikes in a row? You know what? They did. I told my brother and my partner later that day. To be fair, this was Switch bowling. This was not real life bowling. They did believe me. I then proceeded to, okay, here's the thing. I've been really into Switch sports lately. And by really into Switch sports, I mean, I play sometimes with my brother, sometimes with my partner, but I do play enough every week to get the 2 rewards from Global Play that I can get without being a Nintendo Online member. You cannot wear a jacket over it. That's sad. And yeah, so I played a game of global bowling, and it was like the bowling that's not normal bowling. It's like obstacle coursey, where they have ramps and like little bouncers and swivelly things. It's dramatic. I bowled like a 238. That was my best score ever. That's pretty good, actually. What was I doing? I just finished the thing. I got distracted. You also avoided doing the DreamSnap this week because some of the Star Path tasks require submitting a DreamSnap. Ah, yes, yes, yes. You hate the Daisy's boutique challenges? They were fun for me for a little while, but now I just have the stage full of pretty much everything I can fit, so anytime I have to do it, it's pretty much an autocomplete. Okay, let's talk to Sir Mickey. Actually, he's there. Oh, perfect. I needed to go back to Remy's anyway. Okay. Mirabelle, you're sitting alone. Let me feed you.
Hola.
Here you go. Perfect. Mine for red gems. Okay. And Mickey?
Hi.
What do you have to say today? Tell me about your past, Mickey. You know, as an actor, I've gotten to do all sorts of fun jobs. If you're curious about any of them, I'd be happy to tell you. Tell me about being a sorcerer's apprentice, because hopefully we'll get that dream style for you when we get the next storybook veil drop. Gosh, that one was a lot of work. Carrying all those water buckets was harder than it looked. But it got really fun after I made that big mistake. Did it involve brooms? Yep, lots and lots of brooms. Okay.
Thanks, pal.
Oh, I can also talk to Mirabelle, you're right.
So glad you're here.
Let's get to know one another better. Ask me anything. Imagine just going up to someone and being like, let's talk. Ask me about me. That's a very Glinda thing to do. Tink, do you have any sisters? I do, actually. Wait, I have 2 sisters just like you have 2 sisters. I do. And do you get along? We do. Too well, some might say. That's great. I've always gotten along with my sister, Luisa. Isabella, on the other hand, we had a pretty rocky relationship for a long time, but we're doing really well now. That's amazing. Okay, open up some fresh memories. I do need to do that. Maybe I should do these other things. Merlin and Goofy. Okay. Her breaking her neck to talk to me. Yeah, she's like, let me bend my head all the way backwards. Okay, and Merlin. Okay. How many did I need for each person? 2 and 2. Okay. Do I have a dream shard on me? No. Okay. Mint candy. We'll make that. We'll make some savory fish. Talking about Wicked. Am I going to see Wicked for good when it comes out? Am I? Listen, I just turned another year older, another year maybe wiser. I don't know. It remains to be seen, I guess. But every year on my birthday, I make a list of a bunch of things that I want to do. And one of them I cheated on because I wrote go all out for the first showing of Wicked for Good. I was going to do that anyway, but at least it's a free thing I get to cross off of this list of things I want to do / accomplish this year. What am I getting? A blue falling penstemon and pike. Okay. Is there any pike that I can just fish up over here? Kitty, I don't know. You might have to come here, girl. Yes. Gimme, gimme, gimme. When's my birthday? It was update day. Oops. Oh no. Hi, Marvel. Welcome in. What about the thing? Wait, what thing? Okay, blue falling penstement. Thank you, Valerie. I appreciate it. Wait, where's Dinah? Dinah, come pick up these flowers, please. Wait, do they level up by picking flowers for me? Oh, that. Kitty, see what happened was they talked to me about that and I never brought it up to them again, and now it's been too long and I won't talk to them. Unless they bring it up again, I can't bring it up because too much time has elapsed. Okay, Merlin and Goofy. Where are the two of you? There's Goofy. We have the same birthday? No way. Birthday twin. Happy belated birthday to you as well, Maddie.
This village is different.
Okay.
It reminds me of home, too.
Goofy, don't run away from me, please. I'm trying to give you nice things. I have this pike for you. The devs did it on purpose. I think they did, actually. They did not, but I do appreciate it. That was fun. I mean, it would have been more fun if my internet provider was not servicing the area that day and I actually got to play the update, but it was nice in theory. Yippee! Okay, there we go. I'm gonna wait on that Merlin. Let's find him. You know what I'm really excited about? I don't remember exactly why I was doing this yesterday. It started with me, okay, so context, unnecessary context, by the way. Also, wait, where was I? What was the end point of this story? I started with the end point and then I traveled back and then I went further back for context. Ah, I remember. Okay. So, the context of this. Yesterday on Date Everything, I was minding my own business, having a fabulous time, as I usually do. I decided that I was going to split my focus between talking to new people, because there are 102 people that you can talk to. And so far, how many have we found? Date Everything people? Have we found like 70 or 80 people? No, not 7, maybe 70. Like 60 or 70 people so far. Maybe 60. Anyway. So I was splitting my focus between finding new people and following up on some of the existing drama. Famously, the laundry room, full of drama. The laundry hamper and the dirty laundry are in a very toxic relationship. The washer and the dryer have a 25-year situationship, but they haven't been talking to each other for years. It's a lot. So I decided to follow up with the washer and dryer because my goal in life is not only to date hot people, but also to restore relationships that need to be restored, you know. So I was trying to get them back together. And I talked to Washford, the washer. He's like, oh, it's so nice to see you. I've been looking forward to this because I wanted to tell you that I don't ever want to talk to you again. And I was like, wait, what? I was so confused, so distraught, so sad. I was like, what? How has this happened? I've listened to all of his poetic ramblings. I've empathized with all of his pain and sadness, and this is what I get for it? Ridiculous. Anyway, so then I was scrubbing back through the previous day's stream to see where it all went wrong, and then for some reason I decided to go back to like way back in the day, like the first ever showcase, which might have been the first time I ever had a face cam on stream, and I was looking at that and I was like, oh, what a baby I was. Look how far I've come, and look how far the community's come. Good times, good times. This I don't think is an appetizer. I think an appetizer is what I need. This. Yes. Okay. Let's open up some fresh memories, actually. Get some of these memory orbs out of the way. Now, most of these memory orbs, if not all of them, I dropped here before the update, so they're not all going to give me new pieces, unfortunately. Where do we have more? Can I? No. How did I get through here before? Oh, there. Open this. Okay. Oh, we actually might be able to get the next page of rewards. Let's see what we need. I've really been sticking to the page by page thing recently. 100, 150. Yeah. Wait. Headband. Wait. Okay. People who used to watch Glee. Do you remember the episode where I think they were getting ready for, I want to say it might have been nationals. They were getting ready for some competition and they decided that they were going to do an original song. So all of the characters were writing their own original songs and then they were going to like either vote on it or Mr. Shu was going to pick which one they were going to perform. And Rachel Berry wrote an iconic ballad called My Headband. Santana wrote Trouty Mouth, a bop, actually. Okay, let me look at these things. I'm going to put them on the beach. I know that's not where I am, but we'll go look at them together. Dominica, hello, how are you? Nationals, my cup. Yes! There were so many legendary original songs that came from that. Mercedes singing about they tried to take away my tots. Hi, Weasley. You were such a Glee girly in high school. You were in choir and everything. Well, I didn't go to high school. I was homeschooled. But I was never in like a choir or theater. I should have been. It's one of the bigger flops of my life. I really like this rainbow. I will say it's giving less rainbow and more just like pastel arch. Because really the only distinctly visible colors are like the pink, yellow, and kind of greeny. Cool items. We have a little coral branch bracelet, and we have a coral mermaid headband. Not this. This. What is going to show this? The rainbow looks good at night, too. Oh, I'll have to look at it at night. How do I feel about this headpiece? I feel that my main issue is that it only really works with certain hairstyles. My secondary issue is it looks like it would be really uncomfy. Like, I would always feel like I don't know. Why is it on my brow bone? But I think I like it in theory. It's nice to have a headpiece that feels kind of like a little circlet moment. That's nice. When am I going to fully decorate the valley again? I mean, we're working on decorating in between all of the dream snapping and questing and stuff. So it's not like I've abandoned the task of doing it. It's just the time has not been on my side. So whenever time permits. It is pretty at night. I mean, the thing about it only really being those 3 colors is that I guess it goes with the mermaid stuff a little bit better. Because those are very much like the colors of the mermaid stuff. Okay, did I miss anything that I needed to look at from this page? The motif, but frankly, I don't think y'all need to see that. We get it. I might use it though. It's cute. Okay. Decorating is the biggest thing you've neglected. I feel like decorating for me is usually the thing that can go on the back burner. It's the thing I usually do the most, but it's pretty much always the thing that gets pushed aside because everything else tends to take higher priority. Okay, let's... I kind of want to do some mining, but I'm kind of concerned that another thing is going to come up to also mine gems, and I could just do those simultaneously. So we're going to go catch some fish in the forest. What about the bracelet? Oh, Lucy, it does kind of look candy necklacey. I think I might have mentioned that when I was looking at the preview of it the first time we saw the Star Path stuff. Come on, Peter. Oh, I put it on my character. I just didn't show it like a super close up. I do like the bracelet. Oh my goodness, wait, I was just looking at Dinah. When she goes up to a flower, wait, let me see if she'll do it again. Where's a flower? Come over here. She like leans back and rubs her little paws together. That's so cute. I don't know if she's done that animation before with anything. I don't think I had seen it. But that's really cute. Go get it. What a cutie. Okay. More fish. I still can't believe so many people have been done with the Star Path already. Snack time. Thank you. You just finished yours today, Sarah? Amazing. Where? Over here. You finished it Saturday morning? It went way too fast. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know if the tasks are actually easier. I don't usually look at all of the tasks. I know they're always posted on the wiki, so sometimes I'll check if I'm looking for something specific, but I never actually compare the tasks from one Star Path to the next. So I don't know if these ones are just actually easier or if it's just that we're all used to the bonus rewards and all of the things that go along with that now, so it feels like this one was a lot easier. I don't know which of those things it is. Well, yeah, Sarah, those were all of the bonus reward tasks that they added. You finished yesterday? Would have been Monday, but you'd already talked to a character that day. Yes. Okay, I was just making sure I wasn't fishing for no reason, like I just missed a notification or something. You think it's the lack of the bonus tasks? Probably. You've never finished a star path in time, but this one you already finished. Wow. That's really saying something. Give me fish. I'm kind of wondering if we should do a memory grinding stream at some point, but I feel like that would be really maybe... Okay, here's the thing. It would be boring to watch, probably, but as long as I know that I'm doing it, I can come up with bits. Like, I'll think of things to talk about. I really just need like a couple more fish. Thank you. The conversations always make it fun. And if I don't have to actually focus on what I'm doing, the conversation will go everywhere, I'm sure. Okay, do I just need one more or is it done? Oh, it's done. Thank goodness. Are you kidding me? Remy, this is all a ploy to get me to do the rat's job for him. Why am I not helping Tiana, which I would willingly do? Girl's business is booming and she actually cooks. It's not my responsibility to keep Remy's business afloat. All right, Kristoff. The only time I've ever had poutine was at Epcot one time.
Oh, hey.
And I don't think it was like legitimate because I think they were having like a fancy food festival. It wasn't called a fancy food festival, but they have like the food and wine festival or something at Epcot. So they had like a fancy menu or something. Hi, Jenny. Hello.
Woohoo!
Okay. What else are we doing? Feed the raccoons their favorite food. Do some royal work. Okay, let me feed the raccoons. Grab some blueberries.
This is a really amazing.
Drop all this stuff off. I need to like actually set up my chest by Goofy stalls again. But also when I'm star pathing, I'm not paying as much attention to dropping things in a chest before I leave the biome. Okay. Why am I here? Blueberries. I don't think I actually have any in this chest. I might have to go into my house. Oh, I do have some. Now to find a raccoon. Oh, look at Belle sitting. It'd be cute if she had a little book in her lap. I did, on my spreadsheet, decide that I'm going to make Belle a fisher because her fishing animation is so cute. And I know that she won't necessarily do it when she's out hanging out with us, but She seems to have a good time with it. We're getting a raid. Welcome in, Poppy and viewers. How are you all doing today? Arabia, hello. How was stream? What were you up to? Jen, hello. Kitty, are you hanging out? Would you mind grabbing Poppy's link if you are? If not, I can grab it. The way every time Poppy comes in, I'm like, I need to add a command, but it just goes out of my brain before the end of stream. Oh, I could have, I think, fed the same raccoon again, and so I will. Ruby, hello. Poppy, hi. The shop? Well, I'm wearing this sunflower outfit, and I think I'm never going to take it off, actually. Let me grab your link real quick. How did you like the shop? How are we feeling about the update in general? What's the vibe? Oh, wait, sorry. I mean, I'm doing what I need to do. It's just in order for me to find your link, I had to open YouTube in a new tab, right? And when I did, I was greeted with one of my favorite creators reacting to the Wicked for Good trailer. I know what I'm doing after stream. Also, everybody go check out Poppy. Oh, Kitty, you beat me to it. Thank you. I appreciate you. At least I got to see this. Anyway, go check out Poppy. Go become friends with the community over there. You'll have a fabulous time. Gorgeous builds. Great gowns, gorgeous gowns, but actually genuinely, not in the way that Aretha Franklin meant it. You were wearing the same outfit. It's too good. How do you find the Black Raven for the Forgotten quest? You can't find where it's meant to be. Wait, is that just one of the actual critters that we had to see? I can't quite remember that quest. I feel like the Black Raven is... Was it just the classic Raven? If so, it's not here today. Hi, Candia. Hello, hello. Okay, talk with a princess and restaurateur. Where is Miss Tiana? Oh, she is working what Remy should be doing. Listen, I will never stop talking about this. You can't find where it's meant to be. Ah, yeah. I don't actually know. Does anyone know what days the classic Raven is around? I have no idea. Yeah, I would assume you'll probably have to wait until a day that it shows up. I'm pleased as punch to see you. Besides cooking, what are you passionate about, Tiana? Besides good food? That's an interesting question. I'd say music, friendship, and making folks laugh. She's the best. Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Thank you, Anthony. So you have a good sense of humor?
I see.
I sure do, even if Naveen once thought I was a stick in the mud. His actual words. Can you believe that? Listen. But I love to laugh and make those around me laugh too. Anika Nani Rose's voice as Tiana is one that, like, whenever I'm talking to Tiana, it's almost impossible for me to not start speaking like Tiana. It's just so good. Okay, let's do some of these Dreamlight duties. Catch some fish from Dazzle Beach. Oh, pet a companion. Hey, Dinah. Welcome to level 3. Cutie patootie. The eyes are still a little bit cursed, but that's okay. Change outfit, never. But maybe I can, like, change my earrings or put on some rings or something. I can wear these super chunky fancy gold Dreamlight signet rings. Catch fish on Dazzle Beach. Okay. the beach we go. Actually, now that I think about it, I know we just got the trailer this month. However, the speed with which they released the trailer for Good and then pretty much immediately dropped another little mini trailer snippet with more of the music and singing from the song For Good. And the amount of time that we've had since then with not much, well, to be fair, actually, I guess I can't really say that not much has been happening because the episode of Drag Race that Cynthia and Ari did happen after that. And that is promo, but I didn't watch that. What I'm saying is I need more Wicked content. Okay. Harvest 3 cherries. Well, that's perfect because I also need to mine in the Frosted Heights and I need to fish in the forest. So we'll just go that way and do that. I was telling my sister, for context, don't have any Stanley Cups. I don't necessarily care about Stanley Cups. That being said, I would have wanted some of the Wicked ones. I hope they make a cute little periwinkle one for Glinda for this movie. Re-release the OG ones, the pink and the green. Make like a darker green one for Elphaba or like a sparkly or like super shiny black one for Elphaba for Good and make a periwinkle one for Glinda for Good. I would buy that. Cool. Did we ever figure out if the Forgotten is actually going to have additional quests or what's up with that? Because I feel like maybe the quests we had before we got them were meant to be friendship quests. But I don't know. Only a level 10 quest, you think? Okay. And has anybody had that yet? Or not? I know someone said they thought it was time locked, but I don't know if we have any evidence of that or if that was just a theory. Okay. And harvest some cherries. You got the Forgotten to level 10 and finished all her quests, but you didn't get her gift. Yeah, I mean, all the quests that we had for the Forgotten were from before this update. The only one that we had for them this update, at least that I've seen, was the one to go to Skull Rock and get Peter out. But all of the other ones, they might have been technically their friendship quests, but we got them before they became a villager. I can feed a fox. You get a fish. You want the wings? I'm curious to see what the wings look like. Where's a fox? Wait, was that my cat? Yes. Oh, and also a fox. Okay, cool. Okay. Here you go. You also have her at level 10 and there hasn't been a quest, just the rewards for leveling up. Interesting, interesting. Curiouser and Curiouser. Collect 3 bonus items given by a companion. Oh, I know what it's talking about. Okay. actually know what Dinah gives you
Hi
bonus
there,
items
pal.
of. Am I selling Fisher meals or both? I don't remember. I'll sell both. Flowers? That's what she picks up. Is that also what she gives bonus items of? Wait, let me see. I don't know if she gives extra, because like Baby Pegasus says specifically your companion can pick up and find extra grains when you hang out. Dinah just says your companion can pick up flowers when you hang out. Oh, that's just because of my level. Got it, got it, got it. Noted. Harvest vegetables, sell vegetables. Well, let me plant some vegetables first.
Special about this place.
Buy some lettuce seeds. Oh, hey, Fergie. How are you? Listen, I wish you had alternate outfits. You do look legendary. I like that your hair changes with my hair. But it would be nice if we could give you a new look every once in a while. Anyway.
Hi there, pal.
Oh, no, I didn't actually mean to sell. I meant to buy. Going to buy 10 of these, please?
Whoa!
Oh, no! I was like, something's wrong. Why did that disappear? Because I bought the lettuce and not the seeds. Oh my goodness.
Good to see you.
Listen, I'm so sick of myself. Let's go.
Whoa!
I saw thumbnails of people talking about a duplication thing loosely, but usually when there's like glitchy stuff like that in the game, it's really just like an effort thing. I'm not generally that interested in going through the effort of learning about it and that kind of thing. I would say the one exception was that time that there was the digging glitch. I did utilize that. But anytime I see anything else, I'm like, eh. I also just am generally a little bit afraid that something like that is going to break my game. But yeah, I did see a couple creators post videos where I'm assuming they were talking about it. You wish the coloring and eyes changed for them when they became a villager? Wait, like they weren't purple and foggy or like smoky anymore? Okay. Decorations on Dazzle Beach. Let's do that. I mean, I kind of like that the Forgotten is still purple and moody when you talk to them, because I feel like, I mean, now granted, it's been a while since we kind of found them, helped them, you know, work through their stuff. But going through something like that changes a person. And I, like, if they want to be a little bit gloomy, a little bit emo from here on out, who am I to stop them, you know? That might just be who they are now. And that's okay. It's kind of like, okay, so this started because I was watching, I can't actually remember what type of meal it wanted me to make. I feel like it might have been an appetizer. I think it might have just been a 4-star meal. I was randomly recommended a video about Eleanor and Chidi from The Good Place. I love The Good Place. It's one of my favorite shows. I just think it's so good. And after watching that video, I was recommended a video by the same creator about Arcane. Wait, why was I talking about this? Oh. And it was just talking about Vi and Jinx in Arcane and how, like, the whole thing about Vi wanting Jinx to be the way that she was before, and, like, that's not possible. You're still growing. To be fair, I did just plant you. That's fair. That's fair. Oh! Let's go buy 5 more seeds. Maybe by the time we're done getting them and getting back up here, the other ones will be planted. Or maybe we'll just buy... Yeah, it's
That's
fine.
right.
There's a
I'm
beach.
out.
Oh, I just love that low tide set.
I don't know who all was talking there. Mike was the voice I heard most distinctly.
Hey there.
It was just a cacophony of sound.
Whoa! Oh,
Give me that lettuce. Thank you. Back to the forest we go. I can't wait to see how we actually locate Aurora and where she is. Remember during the developer update when it was talking about, I don't remember what it was called, but it was like the little realmy area where we were. I think we were there with Maleficent, and there was the guy that looks like the paperclip guy, but he was a quill. Do we think that is along the path of trying to locate Aurora? Like, is Maleficent working with us to try to find Aurora? Like, what's going on there? Or is that something that doesn't have anything to do with that? Take a picture, bring a friend their favorite gift. You know what? Maybe I'll get Peter's favorite gifts, because that'll also help with leveling him a little bit.
No, I really like it here.
Cute. You think Aurora is lost in there? Yeah, I'm not sure where she's gonna be. Oh yes, Unwritten Realms, thank you. You think that she's in the tower? Like the far one? Over... Where is that? Over sort of by the Beanstalk Marshes? What do you want as your favorite gifts, Peter? Raspberry and jam sandwich, purple fly trap, and shiny topaz. I can do that. Let me just take a picture so I don't forget and travel to my homestead.
I just love sunny days.
Pick those up. Hi, Momo. I'm just so excited to get Aurora and Maleficent. I feel like, here's my thing. I almost wonder, this is a really annoying complaint to have. I almost wonder if this first half of the year was too good of a lineup, and like possibly no other roadmap will ever match how good this one was. We got Aladdin and Jasmine, we got Alice, we got Peter, we got Aurora and Maleficent. Like, that's an iconic lineup, which is why I'm not surprised that I wasn't as over the moon about the roadmap for the second half of the year, because realistically I think it was going to be pretty impossible for anything to match that, for me at least. Hot Cocoa Collective, hello, how are you doing today? Travi, hello. Is it Travi or Travy? Please let me know. No, Dinah, no. Oh, you girl. I was warned about this and I did it anyway. Oh, goodness. Go away for a second, please. You can turn off the collecting. I know, I just legitimately did not think about it. Hi, Emily. Am I spiraling that Dreamlight Valley will never be this good again? I'm just not spiraling that Dreamlight Valley will never be this good again. Just that we might never have a roadmap that is this consistently good again. You may join me again. Anyway, shiny topaz is the other thing I need. If you drop the item, they won't pick it back up for a long while. Oh, that's good to know. Give me a shiny topaz, please. Cool. Peter, I have some gifts for you.
Hi.
Yes. And also this. And also this. I don't have any cats, but I do know they like to be all up in everything's business. So I guess that is on brand. Feed the crocodiles their favorite food. Okay. Come on, Peter. Ever since whoever that was, I can't remember who it was, ever since they told me about that author getting canceled for not liking PETA from the Hunger Games, that's pretty much all I can think about. It keeps popping up in my head so often. I don't even necessarily have that many feelings about it. It's just something that keeps popping into my brain, like, remember that time that happened? And I'm like, oh wow, what a world we live in. There's a crocodile. Oh, there you are. Yeah, Allie Hazelwood. I'm familiar. Croc? Oh, there you are. Perfect. Travi, you're welcome to share your DreamSnap on our Discord server if you'd like to. If you're not a member already, you can click exclamation mark or type exclamation mark Discord in the chat and it should pop up the invite link. I kind of want these shoes in real life, actually. Thank you, Kitty. I appreciate you. There you go. If you could have the wardrobe of any Disney character, this is a question for all of you, by the way. If you could have the wardrobe of any Disney character, whose closet would you want to raid? I don't have an answer for this for myself, but I'll try to think of one. Submit entries to DreamSnaps. You know, I will do a temporary fake DreamSnap to get this done. Yeah, anyone can join the Discord, Valerie. Looks like you'll be able to finish the Star Path tomorrow. Nice. Toggle off Touch of Magic. Submit. You want bells or jasmines? They both do have pretty great outfits. I feel like maybe... I'm still thinking. Of princesses, probably... Listen, I know she has 3 dresses, maybe technically 2. Aurora, because both of them are slays, but also Tiana, because she just has so many looks, you know? Not 15 of these again. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's mine for some red and yellow gems, maybe. Do I have elixirs? Not really. Do I want to use these right now? I will. I will. We're right now talking about if you could have the wardrobe of any Disney character, who would it be? Red and yellow gems. Okay. Into the mines. Actually, let me start outside of the mines. I'm gonna start in the plaza. You know what though? Actually, if we're talking about like anybody from Disney, I can't guarantee that this would be the person because I'm just thinking off of the top of my head. I feel like Gabriella's looks in the High School Musical franchise, really solid. I feel like most of them actually hold up as well. Like Sharpay was a moment, but I feel like her outfits haven't aged as well. Rapunzel is your favorite? Rapunzel has some really good looks in the animated show. I'm gonna turn the game sound down a little bit. But she kind of just has the one in the movie. It can be any, Jenny. Honey Lemon is such a cutie, and I demand that Gameloft add her to Dreamlight Valley, please and thank you. Especially after she was added to Speedstorm. Like, you have no excuse. I'll be waiting. Red and yellow. Volunteer. Okay. Wait, the meadow has the red ones, I think. Here you go. Oh, the cheetah girls. Fair, fair, fair. You would want London Tipton's closet? Oh my. Good old London Tipton. I do really like Ariel's little town dress in the cartoon. That one's cute. Actually, I really like her blue dress in the live action movie too. I thought it was really cute. I know people were hating on the fact that her dress at the end was just essentially the pink version of it, but it was a good dress, so I'm not mad. Spend time with a villager is what we are doing as we speak. There is topaz elsewhere. Do I want to hunt it down, though, is the question. I want to say it's... No. The Veil? Wait. If I look here, will it tell me? The docks, the courtyard, the bind. Maybe we will. Yes, the Prindle. Iconic Disney Channel moment. Mia's from Princess Diaries. Ooh. I wonder what the next Princess Diaries movie is gonna be like. Are they still making that? I feel like they announced that and I haven't really heard anything about it. Granted, I don't think it's been a very long time in the grand scheme of like announcing, producing, creating, and such. You still say Prindle to this day. I was playing, what's that one game like code word or something. I don't remember what it is. I was playing whatever game that is with my sister like a week ago, and I used Prindle as one of the clues. We decided that it counted as a word. Yes, this is the docks. The courtyard, I believe, is over here. Yes. Give me Topaz.
I got the nicest neighbor.
You hadn't heard they're making a new one? Yeah, they are. A new Princess Diaries. I haven't watched either of those movies in a long time. Well, hello, Rain. Listen, I'm just going to bloom into an even bigger and more beautiful version of myself, so I'll take it. Is Peter still with me? Was he just throwing an extra gem? Is Peter a mining person? I might have made him a mining person. I can't remember. I mean, he won't stay that way for long. I can't remember what he is, but I have a whole spreadsheet about it. Next Valley tour is whenever it's built, which is probably going to be a while. The next one will be the Vale, because that's going to be the next thing I finish. Probably, if I had to guess, August, but I don't know. I did make him a miner. I thought I might have. I think I made both the Forgotten and Peter miners. Welcome to level 4, Dinah. So close to being maxed out. I can't wait. How's my backpack? It's getting a little full. Okay. Back to the valley we go. You were looking for dried flowers earlier and it started to rain before you found them. That's tragic. I kind of hate the dried flower mechanic in the game. It's not very fun. Cool. How many more do I need? 2? Have these respawned. Yes. Hey, Sully. Everyone's so mad that I have all these night thorns around. I do understand my valley is a mess. They're just gonna have to deal with it. You got 2 memory pieces from 3 dried flowers yesterday, which was nice. That's amazing. What's everyone predicting for the next DLC after the Maleficent update? I don't have... Well... From the developer update, seeing the Lore Keeper's Snow White thing, I know the general thought is that Snow White and or the Evil Queen might appear in the next DLC. I feel like that makes sense. The other thing that I think is a big possibility, either instead of or in addition to Snow White, is Winnie the Pooh characters. I think those are the 2 IPs that I think are fairly likely to show up. In terms of theming of the next DLC, I have no idea. But hopefully we will still get a nice little teaser at the end of Storybook Vale. And hopefully it gives us just enough to really start theorizing. You know, I don't want them to give away too much, but I want enough that I feel like I have something to go off of, you know? Complete some royal work. Okay. Okay. Sell 3 vegetables. Let me pick this. Hi, Shannon. How are you? We need Winnie the Pooh and Tigger too. I mean, Winnie the Pooh characters have made an appearance on multiple surveys that we were allowed to speak about.
Hi there, pal.
So I think it's possible that they could be coming. And since they weren't on this roadmap, possibly in the DLC or next year. Collect bonus items given by a companion. So with the bonus items from the companion, is that if I pick up the flower, she might give me extras? Or how does that work? Or is it that if she picks one, it might give extras? Ah, there we go. Thank you, Dinah. That's a little, I mean, I get it. Okay, here's the thing. That's fine. I don't hate that. It's like you can either have them collect it for you, which they can do on their own, or if you don't want to wait around for that and you're going to be picking it up, at least there's a chance of you getting an extra thing. That's cool. You're hoping for Cruella as the villain of the next DLC? I am hoping that they move away from, and they kind of did a little bit with Storybook Vale, I'm hoping they move away from villains as a big bad in a DLC, because I think there are more interesting stories that they could tell with the DLCs than that. And also, I don't know if Cruella has big bad energy. Like, not to say that she's not a villain, but I don't know if she has that level of, I don't know, that specific villain energy. I'm your tanning entertainment. Oh my. I don't ever go tanning, but one thing, it's so hot where I live. It's been like, if not actually 100 degrees, almost 100 degrees every day this week. That's gross to me. Catch 3 carp, mine 4 rock spots. Well, let's mine rock spots in the glade, because that'll, you know, hit 2 birds, 1 stone. A Coco themed DLC would be cool. I don't know. I mean, I've only seen Coco once and I wasn't really paying attention when I watched it, so I don't have many feelings about it. I think it would be kind of cool to get Miguel. I have to watch the movie again. Am I on the East Coast? Yeah, I'm like in the South. On the East. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm in the southern region of the eastern part of the US. I don't know though. I feel like when you talk about the South, it's always really the eastern part. I don't ever hear people talk about, quote, the South and be talking about like Arizona or New Mexico. You love the South? I've lived in multiple different places in the South. But I've also lived in the North for a lot of times. I lived in the Pacific Northwest for a little bit. I've lived pretty much all over. Calm a villager's tantrums with their favorite gifts, not bribing them with presents. Sell 2 fish. Pick 3 mushrooms. Okay. Decorations to sunlit. Thank you. Do I have 2 fish to sell?
How's it going?
Have I seen K-pop Demon Hunters? I've not. Okay, is this new though? Because I feel like I saw it pop up like yesterday or the day before out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden everybody is talking about it. I saw like multiple thumbnails for people reacting to it. I don't know what this is. Is this something off of an existing something? Is this a standalone new thing out of nowhere? Like what's the deal? I'm very curious. I actually wrote it down in my notes app earlier today after seeing it for like the 5th time in 24 hours. Not the movie, but like it being referenced or like brought up or something. And I was like, do I need to watch this tonight? Like, everyone's talking about it. Your daughter watched it yesterday and she's obsessed with it. What's the vibe? Like, don't share too much about plot or anything, but like, what's the vibe? Is it like family movie vibe? Is it like made for adults animation? Is it like anime vibe? Is it like what's the vibe? K-pop idols and they fight demons. Well, yes. Well, yes. I have gathered that or assumed it. Is there music? Is Jordan Fisher? I don't know why he would be. I don't think I think I was just thinking about Poor Town. And how if Jordan Fisher's in anything, that immediately bumps it up on my priority list. Okay, give me another carp, please. Thank you. Oh no, my energy. Have I seen Liv and Maddie? I have. I really enjoyed Liv and Maddie. I think I watched Liv and Maddie when I was in college, like my last year of college or something. There are actual K-pop idols who lent their voices for the movie. Oh, interesting. I'm not a K-pop girly. I think I've heard a couple of K-pop songs tops. I think this is the other place I can find carp, or at least one of the other places. You like Liv and Maddie too? I liked it. I'm a fan of Dove Cameron though. I can't remember whether, I think I watched Liv and Maddie because I was a fan of Dove Cameron, not the other way around. Dove Cameron famously also my pick for a live action Rapunzel if they ever make a live action Tangle. I find it rude that I'm not getting any other carp. Lisa. Okay, I think the other thing I needed to do up here was add decorations. So I shall move these light posts. Hey, Fergie. Is everybody looking at you? Probably not. I am now, but I wouldn't really have as much if you didn't say something to me. There we go. Nope, not what I needed to do. Cool, cool, cool. Feed a raven. Grab a cake. Oops, not you. Hey, bird. Don't mind me, just trying to feed ya. You know, a nice tasty cake. Mmm. Yummy. Would have been better if it was a memory, but fine. Sell 2 fish I can do now.
there.
I can also go to the forest and mine. Let me sell you. And hopefully those fishing bubbles
We
have
got
respawned.
ourselves a
Ooh.
hero.
Well, never mind. I won't do that then. What do I need for this? What was my favorite Disney Channel show? I don't know. When I was growing up, I watched like all of them that were on at the time. 100, 150, one. Wait, I have enough for this, I think. Let me get this stuff. I was a big fan of Sweet Life. Big fan of That's So Raven. Hannah Montana. Wizards of Waverly Place. I was in like that era. Okay, let me go somewhere else. I was too old for, well, I mean, I was not too old, I suppose. I was not the target demographic for Girl Meets World, and I didn't go out of my way to watch it.
Is this rain making me glisten?
Okay, let's look at this stuff. We have a table, another table, a thing. I have to say, I am still upset. Oh, I guess I can look at this friendship reward that we unlocked too. I am still upset about, oh, cute icon for this. This only being able to be put in the water. I feel like that's a big miss on their part. If we want to put it in the water, that's cool, but they should also let us put it on land. Is this? No, that's not a craft. Why is it so tiny? I did watch Boy Meets World. That being said, I was probably young for Boy Meets World. I don't even know if Boy Meets World, I don't remember when it started and like when it ended. I know it was on for a long time. I don't know if by the time I watched it, it was still airing or if it had finished and was just like reruns. Oh, this is kind of fun. The bubbles are like colorful. I feel like the bubble blower thing that we had from the premium shop was not colorful like that. Oh, it is. Never mind, I lied. Well, listen, this is nice for people who didn't want to get this from the premium shop, but want bubbles in their DreamSnaps. This is a little bit taller, so it might be more difficult to integrate into some of your DreamSnaps, but at the same time, it being taller does mean you get more height from the bubbles, which is cool. All right, sick. Hi, David. Hello, hello. Maybe it's a coffee table. I mean, yeah, could definitely use it for coffee tables, which I feel like we don't have a lot of necessarily in the game, so I'll take it. We also have, wait, let me overwrite this preset. Let me also pop this on. You have this crown. I think I prefer this to the other headpiece. Even though it's less versatile, I like it. Maybe I like it because it reminds me of Princess Miranjani from Coral Island. I like these pants, but what are you supposed to wear with them? Hi, Silka. Hello, hello. 93 to 2000. Okay, okay, okay. Like this. We should have had a top to match this. Guess you could make one with Touch of Magic, but it's like, why should I have to make a top to match the top that you're giving me? Anyway, I like this crown a lot, though. This little tent is so cute. I love it. I really enjoy that. Wait, was there a new trailer, like the gameplay trailer for the new Sims 4 pack today? Or is that a different day? If there was, I did not watch it, and I'll have to watch it after stream. What else was there? Anything else I needed to look at? No, clothing, clothing, furniture, furniture, furniture. Cool. Cook a fairly fancy dessert? Well, I have those already. We need a top to go with the pants. Yeah, I feel like that's a must. We don't have a lot of clothes items at all in that sort of color scheme. So I feel like it's a bummer that they didn't give us a top to go with it. What is fairly fancy? Fairly fancy is 4-star, but I think a 5-star will also work. Because I think these are 5-star. Yeah, they are. And that'll work. Catch fish somewhere trustworthy. Oh, wait. Let me see if there are more people at Remy's. I feel like 4 o'clock new people do not show up, so. Yeah, no. That was our issue the other day. Wait, Peter, did I have a conversation with you today? Where are you? Peter? Peter? Oh, he's coming.
That smells like a wet dog. Nice.
You okay, Sully? Peter's just taking his sweet time, strolling on over.
Okay.
Hi, Peter. How are you? I don't know. Tell me a story. Wait, what? What kind of story? An adventure story, an exciting one with a chase. Maybe one about me. Oh. Of course, it doesn't have to be about me, but it ought to be good. How about... I pulled my royal pickaxe out of a rock. Huh, so that's how you got it. Glad you liked my story. Oh, no. Ting, that's not a story.
That's too funny.
You mean that's it? Stories are supposed to be longer than that. You better go practice so you can tell me more later. Oh, goodness. I thought we were going to expound upon that a little bit.
Wow. I wish all my...
You know this pickaxe I had? I pulled it from a rock. Okay, let's... Oh, actually, we can complete 4 more tasks there, and then we'll be good. Back to the forest. Prediction for the Inside Out star path? I literally have no idea. No clue. Anyone else have any ideas? I feel like they have been themed for the most part to the updates, but we've had quite a bit of Inside Out stuff in Pixar Star Paths before. I feel like we definitely, I don't know. I don't feel like we need another Pixar Star Path. Wonder if we'll get onesies. I mean, I do love a good onesie. Would not be opposed to that. Okay. Let's fish this up. Yeah, I don't know. I do assume it'll have something to do with Inside Out. I wonder if they would do like a kind of kidcore vibe for at least part of it. That could be interesting. It's not really something I want, but it would be something different. Give me a carp. Goodness gracious. Curious as to what the companion will be since we got them in the Inside Out 2 event. Yeah, I mean, the ones we got from the Inside Out 2 event were, I think, specifically the new emotions, though. And we got some raccoons inspired by the OG emotions in the cozy edition of the game. But I guess they could do different, like a different animal inspired by one of the emotions. Okay, let's get Penelope and Donald some gifts. Donald? Sir? And Penelope? You wonder how tiny the villagers will be. I hope they're Woody and Buzz size, just because I feel like that's the least creepy. But it's also annoying, so it's like, I wish it weren't the least creepy option, and yet I know that it is, kind of thing. Oh. There we go. Okay, I need that. I also need to go cook. Stop growling, Simba. Okay. Let me stop at Tiana's to whip up some meals. Vegetarian. Boba. Wonderful. I feel like there was something else I had to cook. Oh yeah, salmon. Okay, and then I have to get a couple things from my house. A brilliant blue starfish and an orange pitcher plant. You think Peter-sized? Creepy. Anything larger than Stitch or Vanellope would be extreme levels of creepiness. The fact is that none of it makes sense. It's just how creepy it's going to be. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't make sense even if they're Buzz and Woody sized, because... Don't you dare, Dinah. Oh, I can't put you away. Wait, how do I... No collecting. Thank you. Don't you dare. Okay. Orange pitcher plant. And... Oh. Well, this is unfortunate. Just eat this fish. She said bet just like a cat would. She did look like she was going to go do it anyway. I was gonna be so upset. Okay. Now I can put this back on. Just when we're in that room. I usually don't have flowers on the ground. Okay, Donald and Vanellope, where are those two? There's Donald. Let's go. You would love an Elemental theme realm or DLC. I liked the movie Elemental. We had a couple Elemental items in The Wonder of Pixar Star Path, I think. Up here. You've noticed Figaro doesn't duplicate your fish. Wait, do you have him leveled up all the way? Take the starfish. Take this salmon. You do? Oh, interesting. I haven't leveled him at all. Take this flower. Enjoy, Donald. Okay. And now to find Vanellope. I think I have her house on Frosted Island. Although I honestly can't remember. It's probably there. I never go there. Let's go check. No worries, kitty. The duplicate rate for the companions is about 20%. Interesting. Does it increase the more companions you have leveled up like it does with villagers, or does it not? Because that would be nice if it did. Hi. Hey, Vanellope. I've brought you some things. I don't really garden at all, Valerie. Every now and then I'll go through my storage room and see how everything's doing, and then I might do a little bit of gardening to top up. But usually I don't garden. There we go. Amazing.
Just thank you.
What? Okay. I do think Vanellope's cute. I know a lot of you are Vanellope haters. I don't get it, but you are entitled to your opinions. I love her. You can't make me hate her. You garden when you run out of onions, fair. You have been, because you have under 1 million star coins. That's rough. Oh, Jasmine, I forgot you were wearing this cute dream
This
style.
valley, it's all so magical.
You look good. I'm actually going to change Minnie's dream style now that I'm thinking about it. You're not sure if it increases? Right now you have 49 companions at level 5, but you have a total of 139 companions. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Minnie. Oh, well, I guess I'll be changing you soon anyway. You can continue to be a church lady for now. It's fine. I'll allow it. Okay, we are going to go ahead and wrap up, though. Let me see if anybody else is streaming. We can go and hang out with them. While I do that, please press the like button if you haven't already. It would really help me out. Help the channel, help the stream, all that good stuff. I mentioned earlier in stream, but I'll mention again. We were meant to have a member stream this Friday at 2 p.m. I had to make an appointment around that time, so I will either be doing the member stream tomorrow instead, or later in the day on Friday. I'll update the post, and I might make like a members only post as well for y'all to see. And then the other thing is I might be doing a pop-up stream this weekend for Date Everything. We'll see. We're gonna go see Opal, who's questing and hanging out. Please stop by and give Opal some love. Remember to like her stream as well. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day or night, and take care of yourselves. And I'll be back to normal streaming stuff on Sunday with more Dreamlight Valley. Goodbye, everybody.